Wales is home to many narrow-gauge heritage railways, approximately 14 of them. Some of the most famous include the Talyll Llyn, Snowdon Mountain and the Festiniog. But there's one railway that will join them and become number 15, the Glyn Valley Tramway. The tramway was opened in 1873 to transport stone from the quarries of Glyn Ceiriog to the Shropshire Union Canal at Chirk. The trains were originally powered by horses, but were soon replaced by 3 steam locomotives. The unusual-looking engines ran the line from 1885, with a 4th joining in 1921, until the line sadly closed in 1935. All the engines were scrapped, with the last remnants of the tramway being removed on April 20th, 1946. The tramway was then lost to time. That was until 2008. Welcome to the small town of Chirk, Wales. Here is the Glyn Valley Tramway Trust. Dubbed the Little Slice of Heaven by locals, the new trust aimed to relay 1.5 miles of the original tramway from the base here at Chirk Station
Hello, I'm Mark Edlington and I'm the chair of the Glyn Valley Tramway Trust. I've been involved for about 9 years so far. Joined in 2017. To start with, this whole area, everything behind us, all along here was all trees, all massive trees, which all had to be cut down and removed, and that was like a massive job. And getting the tree stumps out was, again, really, really difficult. But we managed it, over a period of time. All of a sudden, you could see the tramway emerging for the first time. That was really cool. It's just the fact that we work well together as a group, and the longer it kind of goes on, we've grown into a team where everyone knows each other well, and everybody's got their own skills, and we kind of get the best out of everybody. And someone on the outside, if they were looking at us, would probably think we're all crazy, but together we're achieving something that's eventually going to be really cool.
Today, work is focusing on putting another length of track into place on the main running line, and also preparing the lengths of track which will form the engine shed. Meanwhile, volunteer Trev has been tasked with moving an old section of points away for storage.
My name's Pete Higgs, and I've been connected with this track since about the 1960s, when I had a little tractor, little International 4-on-4 with a small half-yard bucket on the front. And we've studied this place for industrial archaeology when I was at technical college. And when we came round to Ben's place up at the top of the straight here, it was just mentioned, wouldn't it be nice if we could dig this out? Because it was a footpath, and it would make it more accessible for people to come along here. So I said, well, I've got a little tractor, I could dig a little bit. So I came up here for about a week and didn't make hardly any dent in it at all. So then 40 years later, it just happened to mention that the group was trying to resurrect the railway. So I thought, well, we'll try a bigger tractor this time. And we managed to get a route all the way up to Ben's place. And quite a lot of this was deep in ballast, well, in spoil. especially around the station. The platform was under spoil, so we had to dig that out, and that's how we sort of found the platform. Well, I don't know. The tree stumps were a bit of a challenge, because there were about 40 of them, each one about a ton, and they required extracting because they were sticking out all over the place.
Towards us now, Pete!
Fingers marked.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm a terrible guitarist. I can't afford to lose any fingers.
Is that in the lifter?
Whoa! Whoa! While the fledgling trust is thriving in their current activities, it must be acknowledged that there are many difficulties for small preservation groups to overcome, and not all of them can be easy to solve. One example can be found in the beginnings of the Bahamas Locomotive Society. It's the late 1960s, and steam engines are slowly being replaced by diesels. Across the UK, preservationists are fighting to purchase steam engines to keep the passion alive. In 1967, steam engine 45596 Bahamas had been saved from scrap by the Bahamas Locomotive Society, and so they needed a place to keep it. Eventually, the society settled on the old engine shed at Dinting in Derbyshire, and 1 year later, the Dinting Railway Centre was opened. Sadly, in 1990, the centre closed after an 8-year-long battle with both a landowner and the ever-recurring topic in the railway preservation circuit of money.
My name's Graham Allen, and I'm a member of the Bahamas Locomotive Society. I have been a member of the society since the early 1980s. Basically, we didn't own the land, and there was a dispute with the landlord, and relationships broke down, and the landlord wanted us off the land, and we got notice to quit. We had about 90 days to get everything off the site, pack it in a big suitcase and move it all to Ingrow before the landlord threw us off. I think we were running out of options, to be honest. We'd looked at various options for moving, and Ingrow was the last option on the table. Yes, plenty. I think turning up there as a young kid, you immediately got this family of brothers, uncles, dads, and everybody was working for the same thing. Everybody helped each other, and that was a great experience. So it's not just one experience, it was a family. Still is. You were given a project and you were given something to do, and you saw an end result. But it depends on the people. Every generation that comes along will have a different idea of what they want to do, what they want to restore, and how they want to do it. And you're just the custodian for the 20, 30 years you're there, and then you hand it on to someone else.
Thankfully, a small shed was located at Ingrow West Station on the Keighley and Worth Valley Heritage Railway, and the Society still call it home with their collection of engines and memorabilia to this day. Meanwhile, back at Chirk, work is continuing onwards with good progress. 2 of the volunteers are setting out to fit Van 5, which was rescued from a garden, with proper couplings, so it can connect to the other wagons on site. This requires using power tools and sledgehammers to knock off the old wood and find where to fit the new couplings. With the locations for the couplings found, Work can start in due course on fitting them. The tramway also prides itself on its inclusivity, as Director Tay explains.
My name is Taylor, and I am a director of the Glyn Valley Tramway Trust. Inclusivity? Well, we definitely focus on inclusivity. If you look at our volunteers and our board of directors, there's a pretty even split between men and women. There's a pretty even split between young and old. You know, in terms of inclusivity, we base people on skill rather than demographic. Highlight of volunteering. When I think of really, really fond memories, the NEC in 2024, we went to the National Festival of Railway Modelling at the NEC in Birmingham. We had a massive stand, that was fantastic, we met a lot of people there. Going down to Somerset to rescue the diesel engine from the quarry, that was a cracking adventure. And you know, we had all sorts of people muck in on that. And it was, yeah, just fantastic. Plenty of highlights, but welcoming. There's no form to fill out or anything like that. It's a case of pop down on a Friday when we're having a work party. Meet everyone, say hi. We'll show you around, and if it's something you want to stick with or get involved with, you just show up the next Friday. It's pretty casual. We're a pretty friendly lot, and there's big things coming in the near future. So now's the time.
With the work all done for the day, the volunteers start heading home, ever knowing they are one step closer to running trains once again, and proud to be preservationists of their own railway. The Trust meet weekly on Fridays, and are always looking for new volunteers. Thank you for watching.